Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Washington Wild Things Ballpark. We have another matchup in the Yinzer Pro Baseball League between the home Road Warrior Black Sox against the visiting Team USA. On the mound today for the Road Warrior Black Sox will be Kelvin McMiller. Behind the plate, Greg Simmons will be doing the catching. Around the horn, we're going to have Carson Mccurdy playing first base, Kyle Barrows playing second base. We'll have John Tierney at short, Dylan Procopio at third. Nate Thompson will be in right field, Cody Lovejoy will be in center, and Kyle Robinson will be in left. Leading off for the the visiting USA team, will be Taylor Olmstead, followed by Brandon Pugh, Ryan Rowell, Jerry Antone, Mark Demko, Don Andre Clark, Nick Hoyt, Angelo Pahila, Isaiah Hampton, and Utah Ogasaki. We have a first pitch game time of approximately 9:05 a.m. Here in Washington, we have a temperature of 63 degrees, mostly sunny, and 84% humidity. It's expected to heat up as the day goes on. We do have a doubleheader today with first pitch of game 2 coming at approximately 12 o'clock p.m. So stay tuned with us after this game for the next one. First pitch coming up here, Kelvin McMiller will be taking the mound, and again, leadoff man Taylor Olmstead will be stepping in the box. I'm joined here in the booth by Adam Mancor, who will be helping with this broadcast today.
We start with the first pitch strike. We got 2-2 count.
That ball's fouled back to the stream by Taylor Olmstead. We have a 2-2 count here, nobody out. McMiller kicks, delivers. That's a breaking ball called down, so that'll make it a full count. That pitch will ring up Tyler Olmstead. Somewhat questionable call, but umpire says it's in there. Rings him up looking, and there will be one out here in the first.
That would get up to bat. Number 8, Brandon Pugh.
Pugh with a lot of speed and a lot of experience. This will be his first at-bat of the day.
Pitch coming. Fouled straight back. 0-1. Shows bunt. Fouls it straight back again. We got an 0-2 count. McMiller working ahead. Oh, 2 pitch on the way. And strike 3 swinging for the second out of the inning. Now up to bat number 18, Ryan Rowell. First pitch breaking ball in there for a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Swinging foul down the right field line. We got 1-2.
McMiller really attacking that strike zone early, getting ahead. This will be his third 1-2 count of the day already. First 2 outs coming via the strikeout. He kicks, delivers. That ball will be hit into center field, but Cody Lovejoy will track it down in center. Hard to get any ball by him, except for Mark Demko yesterday. But that'll be the third out of the inning. So that'll be no runs on no hits and nobody left on in the top of the first. We'll be heading into the bottom of the first with the Road Warrior Black Sox coming up to bat. Bottom of the first inning now, with the Road Warrior Black Sox coming up to bat. Leading off will be Cody Lovejoy.
Second pitch from Sanders to third. 5-3 for an out.
So that'll bring up John Tierney now.
First pitch just outside. 1-0. Second pitch up the middle. Base hit. Now up to bat, Carson Mccurdy. Sanders picks off, holding the runner on.
McCurdy this year has spent most of the year with the Sussex County Miners, playing a lot of first base.
First pitch in there for a strike for Sanders.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I would be remiss not to tell you that my fellow broadcaster today, Adam Ancor, went CG yesterday. Pitched a hell of a game. I think his best outing of the year. So throughout the game, I will be asking his thoughts on his performance and just asking him various questions about how he feels he did, and kind of go through the process of what it takes to get ready for performing like that.
0-1 pitch just outside.
So my first question, Adam, how's your body feel today?
It's definitely taken a toll. I haven't been able to go that long all year, but getting back into it, it's just definitely sore today. Got a lot of recovery coming up. Did a little bit yesterday, a little bit more today, but overall, very pleased. We got a pop up to left field, foul.
That'll make it a 1-2 count. So when's the last time you went that deep into a game, Adam?
I would probably have to say sometime in college. Couldn't give you an exact time, but it's been probably a good 3 to 4 years.
Well, it's happy to see you going that deep again. I'm really happy for you. It was a great outing. Sanders is going to pick off the first. Runner will be safe, but he'll be checking on that runner. Still a 1-2 count with one down here at the bottom of the first. John Tierney leading off from first base. McCurdy at the plate. Tommy Blood on deck. He'll kick deliver, and that'll be a ball upstairs. Make the count 2-2.
Two in the gap. And we got a ground rule double.
Carson Mccurdy puts a blast into that one. That one's going to get deep into the gap and just bounce out of play for a ground rule double. That ball was hit extremely hard, and I'm really happy to see some more pop and power out of that bat. Looks like he's starting to heat up finally. So that'll put two runners in scoring position now. Runners at second and third. Still with one out, and Tommy Blood at the plate.
Low pitch just misses inside.
So you were talking about recovery, Adam. Would you like to tell everyone viewing at home how you started your recovery process yesterday?
Just after the game, doing some bands, and then Tommy Blood pops up to first for the second out of the inning. But just bands, and then going in, getting a decent lift in after the game, and then waking up today, going to do more mobility, and then conditioning, and then get another lift in. So that's about basically my process. Just really focus on mobility, trying to stay loose and not get too tight.
Right on. Is there any special diet you like to, follow or use in this recovery process?
Just lots of water, and then try to get a good hefty meal after the game. If it's a nice steak or some chicken, just some protein. Got to get the protein in.
So this will be Nate Thompson at the plate. The first pitch was a called strike, and that second pitch will be a ball.
One pitch misses. 2-1 count. 2-1 pitch. Fouled back.
So I'm being asked by the man that makes all this possible, Joe Torre, to ask this question to you, Mancor. Do you run at all? Talk about your conditioning process a little bit. Oh, that ball will be check swung by Nate Thompson. Mark Sanchez will run it over the first base.
Got a one.
And that'll be the third out of the inning. So no runs will score on 2 hits here and 2 left in scoring position. We'll be heading into the top of the second here just after this. We're back here at the top of the second inning. Jared Antone leading off against Kelvin McMiller, back out for his second inning of work.
McMiller comes in there with the 0-1. Fastball for a strike. First pitch. Second pitch. Fell back. Got a quick 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Got a 3-pitch out by McMiller.
And that'll bring to the plate Mark Demko. Yesterday's hero and the day before's hero for Team USA. Demko put on quite a show yesterday. He had the walk-off win 2 days ago. That'll be just outside for ball 1. So, Mancor, going back to your running process, how many sprints do you do? How often a week, would you say you get out there and run? How many? What kind of variations of sprints do you
do? So usually the day after I throw, I will do more of kind of like a long distance thing. I'll get a couple miles in. Nothing too crazy, just trying to flush everything out. But after that, I'll probably try to do sprint work, I'd say twice a week. If that's agility, sprints, I try not to go past, 90 feet. 90 feet probably the longest I go, but mainly real quick, just agilities and stuff like that.
So a 3-1 count now to Mark Demko. This is the deepest count McMiller's gotten in today. He kicks, delivers. That ball's going to be roped into right field. I believe it'll get down. Yes, it will. It'll go all the way to the wall. It's going to bounce off the foul pole. Nate Thompson running after it. Mark Demko rounding second base. He's going to be into third with another snap of triple. No, he's going to run home. McCurdy, the relay to home.
He's
Mark Demko
safe.
in there safe. Holy smokes. Mark Demko
That
takes a
man's
mystery
got
in the
wheels.
outfield. It turns it into an inside the park home run. Wow. Holy Toledo.
Oh, that's impressive. That man can fly.
That man turned on the jets after he got to second base, hesitated at third to see where the relay was coming in, and just McCurdy not making maybe the best throw. It had to be rushed, but Demko sliding into home plate there. That, oh my goodness. It's a 1-0 ball game now. So the first pitch now to Don Andre Clark will be a called strike to make it 0-1.
Oh, 1 pitch for a strike. Miller working ahead now. Third pitch in the dirt. Got a 1-2 count. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on. Jam shot. Caught by the first baseman. Second out of the inning. Now up to bat, Nick Hoyt.
Now, for those of you who have followed along with the broadcast most recently, you would know that Nick Hoyt was recently promoted after he swings to that first pitch to make it 1. He was recently promoted to the Washington Wild Things as the home bullpen catcher. We'd like to remind all the catchers that are in the Black Sox program to make sure you try and show up every day, because there's always opportunities here to get your work in, but also to help the pitchers out. And it is worth your time. 0-2 now to Nick Hoyt. Heel check swing around that one. Definitely did go around. That'll be strike 3, and that'll end the inning. We're back now in the bottom of the second inning here. Mark Sanders will be going out for his second inning of work. Kyle Robinson will be coming up to the plate for his first at-bats of the day. Kyle Robinson playing left field. solid defender, has swung the bat relatively well over the last couple of weeks. He had a very good third roster block and has a good start to the fourth one.
Sanders 0 pitch, fouled back. The 0-1, fouled back again. Sanders working ahead. The 0-2, foul down the left field line. A good 0-2 breaking ball just in the dirt. One-two pitch back to Sanders for 1-3 for the first out of the bottom of the second. Now up to bat, Kyle Barrows. Sanders working ahead, 0-1.
Talking about getting ahead, Adam, you got ahead a lot yesterday. What kind of pitch sequencing were you using yesterday, or what was your game plan going into yesterday's outing?
Just more of just being repetitive on the mound. I've struggled a little bit in the past, but mainly it was just two pitches yesterday, just fastball and then changeup, just trying to get early contact, not trying to work deep into the counts, staying ahead, but just attacking zone, really, not trying to do too much with it.
As that one's caught on and missed by Kyle Barrows, that'll be strike 3 for the second out of the inning. Bringing up to the plate, this will be now Greg Simmons for his first at bat of the day. Yeah, you were talking a lot about that the fastball changeup combo. During your catch play during the week, how much do you really emphasize throwing your breaking stuff and your off-speed stuff? As that ball's driven deep into left field, will that get over the wall? Yes, it did. That ball's out of here. Wow, a solo shot from Greg Simmons. That'll tie the ball game up now to 1-1 here in the bottom of the second inning.
What was the question again, Keegan?
So back to the question I was asking you after that ball was absolutely pieced. How often do you really focus on your off-speed stuff and like your changeup and things like that and your catch play? Can you talk about your catch play a little bit?
Yeah. Basically, just every day. I usually work on it. I'll try to throw changeups at 75 feet, roughly around there, just to get the feel of it, and then kind of work it back in. Curveball, kind of usually just trying to shape it, probably about 60 feet, and just kind of feel the snapping it off and everything. But just kind of every day that I get a throw, and whatnot. That ball is in the Bermuda Triangle. I'll get down for a base hit. He's stretching it for 2, and he'll be thrown out for the third out.
Welcome back, Black Sox fans. We've got a tie ball game here in the top of the third inning, 1-1. Kelvin McMiller going out for his third inning of work. Angelo Pila coming up to the plate to lead things off here. McMiller has already punched quite a few tickets today, as he has in several of his last few outings. That ball's going to be hit hard down the third baseline, but foul. Make it a 0-1 count.
The 0-1. Breaking ball outside. Evens the count to 1-1.
Have you ever experimented with your arsenal, Manicor, or have you always been a fastball changeup slider guy or a curveball guy?
No, that's been it since basically high school. Just kind of try to command those and kind of worked. So just gonna keep with it.
Have you ever changed your arm slot or anything? Have you ever tried to become like a sidearm guy? Just do anything kind of wild.
That gets through for a base hit. No, I do not try to do a sidearm because I feel like if I go down there, I'm going to blow my elbow out.
As I have done twice, once in 2017 and once in 2020. I've had Tommy John surgery twice. Not fun. Long recoveries, long rehabs.
Doesn't seem fun at all.
No, it's pretty garbage, to be completely honest with you.
Yep.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Utah Ogasaki.
Shows bunt. First pitch outside for ball 1.
So how would you pitch against Utah Ogasaki here, Adam? Because Utah takes very professional at-bats. He likes to work the counts extremely deep. And especially against pitchers that he's caught before, he knows their arsenals really well. He knows what they're trying to do. And he even mentioned to me the other day, he says, whenever I get in the box against a guy I've caught, before or worked with, they always try really, really hard to strike me out. And then their stuff just ends up not being that good because they try overthrowing it. They try to blow me away. So how would you go about getting him out here?
That just misses outside. I have thrown to Utah a couple times.
Including yesterday, correct?
He will when he's in the box, when he's hitting.
I see.
Yeah, I've gotten him out a couple times, but I have zero idea what I threw to him. Yeah, not good at remembering that stuff. But that would be a walk. So now we got the first two guys on of the inning with 0 out still. But I would probably just try to attack him inside. I think that's what I've had success on, if I remember.
Well, that'll bring him to the plate, leadoff man Taylor Olmstead, sorry. With runners on first and second here. Nobody out. Simmons will slowly walk back behind home plate. Give McMiller a second to catch his breath. Brandon Pugh is on deck. Both Olmstead and Pugh have power and speed. With runners at first and second here, I'd be hoping for either a strikeout here or an infield pop-up, followed by a ground ball.
First pitch swung on and missed.
That was a good cut there by Olmstead. You ever faced him before, Adam?
Potentially. Once again, I just don't remember. That ball is straight back right behind us. Right above us. A quick 0-2. Be a huge punchy right here if you can get this. And that's just a long fly ball. The runners will not advance. It's a big out right there. It's a big out. Now up to bat, Brandon Pugh.
As we've seen, Pugh can fly around the bases. He's just a more experienced and I'd say slightly more talented version of Javel Barnes. He can cover a lot of range in the outfield, cover a large area. As he takes ball one, just up and out. Ryan Rowell is on deck here. That ball's elevated for ball two. Still runners at first and second here. 2-0.
Just misses outside.
So this is starting to get a little dicey here. I imagine Pugh will take a strike here in a 3-0 count.
Ooh,
that one.
Just clips it. Just clips the outside.
Interesting. That'll make it a 3-1 count.
Swing and miss. Works it back. Full count. That's a huge pop-up right there. Oof.
Procopio will run in just behind the pitcher's mound and make the catch. That'll be the second out of the inning. A huge infield pop-up for a huge second out. That'll bring him to the plate. Right-handed hitter, Ryan Rowell. Jared Antone will be on deck. But Ryan Rowell now at the plate, still with runners on first and second. 2 outs now. Miller comes set. Checks the runner second, kicks, delivers, and that'll be ball one. Looks like a slight cross up there. But they look to get on the same page now.
The 1-0. Another breaking ball in for a ball. Quickly falling behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Swung on, roped down the left field line, just foul. That just missed. Breaking ball in there now. 3-1.
So since starting this survival series, I must note that the winning team has never passed 3 wins. The record is 3. That ball be fouled off. Back to the screen and make it a full count.
Big 3-2 pitch coming up. balls. Another breaking ball outside. Now that will load the bases.
Bases loaded opportunity now for Jared Antone. Antone 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. Looks to do a little bit of damage here with 2 outs, but the base is loaded. Normally a very good contact hitter. I expect him to put a ball in play. McMiller from the windup.
First pitch popped up, foul territory. Got room and gets it for the 3rd out.
So the ball game will remain tied 1-1 as we head into the bottom of the 3rd. We'll be right back after this. Bottom of the 3rd inning now, 1-1 ball game. Cody Lovejoy will be coming up to the plate for the Road Warrior Black Sox against Mark Sanders. Back out there for his 3rd inning of work. Sanders is 29 pitches deep. He's had 2 pretty quick innings. Both pitchers surrendering just 1 run.
First pitch just inside by Sanders.
That'll be a 1-0 count.
Second pitch in there for strike, even the count to 1-1.
We'd like to thank all of our viewers who are tuning in this early in the morning. We'd like to thank you for watching and supporting Black Sox Pro Baseball.
Evens the count to 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Bounces it. We got a full count.
Cody Lovejoy recently had a stint with the Wild Health Genomes in the Atlantic League. He had 4 great at-bats. Actually, he had 2 sharply hit balls that unfortunately were robbed, one via a diving catch in left field. And he also had a triple.
Ooh, snuck right back in there looking.
He'll be rung up looking on a strike 3 call there for the 1st out of the inning. I don't know. Cody Lovejoy has a pretty good eye and pretty great play discipline. It's hard not to side with him there. It really is. I mean, come on, it's Cody Lovejoy. The dude shouldn't even be here now. He should have a job. But I'm sure soon enough he'll be back out there again.
Just a matter of time.
Yep. He's more than good enough. He's more than talented enough. He's a great
Absolutely.
leader, too.
Sanders falling behind 2-0.
Yeah, Lovejoy doesn't allow. We have to use air-appropriate language. He doesn't allow garbage in a locker room or on the field.
Nope.
Nah, but he motivates you to want to play better. He's pretty clean cut, plays the game hard, plays it the right way.
Sanders throws one right over. 3-1 count.
He's a great role model for all the rookies here.
And that'd be ball 4. So we got one out, gone first.
So, Adam, I'd like to ask you, how are you enjoying your first broadcast?
It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Loving it. It's great. It's definitely a new experience. Never done this before. Sanders with the ball 1.
This will bring up to the plate first baseman Carson Mccurdy, the rather large left-hander, very vocal left-handed hitter.
Indeed, very vocal. Pick off. Holding the runner on.
Yeah, McCurdy's one to let you know if he disagrees with something you're doing on the field or in the clubhouse. He knows the right things to do. He knows what's right and what's wrong, and he will call you out on it, which I appreciate.
The 1-0 just misses outside.
He's another one of those good leaders that the Black Sox have. Black Sox tend to turn out a lot of those guys, whether it be Frank Pockhole, Carson Mccurdy, Cody Lovejoy, Jarrell McDade. I'm not intentionally leaving anybody out. Utah Ogasaki, Mark Demko. Those guys just know what to do, what not to do. Much of it through experience. Learning is experiential, after all. 2-0 count now. That'd be a called strike. How many years have you been with the Black Sox, Adam?
Well, kind of came down here. This is like first full year. Came down here in the 2020, just after they did the playoff with the Wild Things and the 2 other teams. My buddy found out about Black Sox baseball, so he came down here with me, and we played here for about a month or so to finish up the season, and then ended up taking last year completely off. Had a weird shoulder injury that still don't know what it is, but it's completely gone now, so we're good and healthy. But so I would say this is my first full year, and I got a month or 2 in the end of 2020. So not I guess a decent amount, not compared to some of the players that have been here for a little while and are more known to everything that goes on and whatnot. What about you, Keegan?
This will be my first full year with the Black Sox. I came out after my last year of college last year. I played in a collegiate summer league, and I had reached out to a bunch of independent ball teams.
Oh, that's
my goodness.
Fair, it's gone. It is foul. And I just hit a car in the parking lot.
McCurdy puts a charge into one that goes a mile far, just foul. That ball was lifted and had some life on it. Good Lord.
Little zip.
Yeah, a little zip to it. But yeah, no, I mean, I reached out to a bunch of teams, and I believe they forwarded most of my emails to Joe Torre, and I got a text and a call from Joe.
Nice.
He told me to come out. That'll be ball 4. Put runners on. First and second for Tommy Blood. 1 out, still here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And so I came out.
Yeah.
I believe it was the end of August, early September.
Okay.
Came out here for a little bit. Had to go home. I had a family member who was passing, so I was able to go home.
Sorry to hear about that.
Be with her. But we're back now.
Oh, pitch just outside. Ball 1.
Yeah, I've enjoyed my time here. Had a short stint with Florence this year.
Yeah.
Hoping to get back out there at some point.
Evens count 1-1. Yeah. Absolutely.
I just like to go out and show what I can do. I like to compete. Competing's fun.
Competing is fun.
As long as you can compete, honestly, that's all that really matters to me. I just want to go beat someone.
Ooh, good pitch inside.
That ball will be fisted out to second base. Mark Demko with the field and toss over to first base. That'll be the second out. The runners will advance with 2 outs here, and this will bring up Nate Thompson, who had a stint with the Lexington Legends, so he had his time in the Atlantic League.
First pitch in there, first strike. That hit the bat.
Yeah, that'll be fouled off.
Quickly ahead, 0-2.
Kyle Robinson will be on deck.
Huge pitch right now. Oh, fouled straight back, right behind us. That might have stayed up there.
So this is Thompson's 3rd year in the Yinzer. He's been signed twice now. The first time was in 2020. And this year he was signed in spring training to Lexington after working in Florida with P.J. Phillips. Florida is where the Black Sox have their spring training. We use the Santa Luces Fields, Weston. Spent quite a few months down there to get ready for the season, get ready for the tour, which, in my opinion, is the highlight of the year. Probably the greatest baseball experience I've ever had. That ball's bouncing the dirt. Utah blocks it. Runners will stay at second and third. 2-2 count. He was also signed in 2021 to the Washington Wild Things. The ballpark that we actually play in belongs to the Washington Wild Things of the Frontier League. So he's been signed 3 times in 3 years, sorry. Two with 2 outs. Runners on second and third still. Nate Thompson will put a charge into that one. It'll be just foul. Maybe didn't have the distance. Not sure exactly what happened.
I think whoever was in the bullpen tried to catch it in the air.
Yeah, we believe the bullpen catcher down the left field line, for whatever reason, tried to make a play on a ball that might have been able to be caught by Taylor Olmstead. That's unfortunate.
Extremely.
No feel.
Ooh.
Boo.
Just not paying attention.
So 2-2 count again.
Rope.
And that ball's hit hard in the center field.
Straight to Pugh for the 3rd out.
this game remains tied 1-1. We're heading into the top of the fourth with the Team USA coming up to bat.
McMiller back out there to start the top of the fourth for his fourth inning of work. Now we got up Mark Demko to lead things off.
So in between innings, I was notified that one of our very own, who was recently promoted to Quebec, Mike Thiessen, picked up his first Frontier League hit yesterday. So congratulations to him.
That's big time.
Well wishes for many more. I'm sure there will be many more. He's a very talented young player. As that ball's fouled off.
Quickly ahead 0-2.
So congratulations, Mike Thiessen.
The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for his strikeouts. Be the first out of the inning.
That's 5 strikeouts now for Kelvin McMiller. Not too shabby through only 3.1 innings of work. Punching tickets is a great joy to be experienced if you're a pitcher. Wouldn't you say, Adam? What's your favorite thing about pitching? What do you look forward to when you go out there? Because personally, for me, as long as we win, I'm okay.
Yeah, everybody loves to win.
You know,
I think that's the top of everything. But like as a personal pitcher, it could be striking out people. I like single digit innings.
Big fan of the efficient inning.
Yeah. That's what I like. I like to be out there. Like to have my offense hit longer and make the other team stay out there longer. That's what I love.
So you love wearing down the other team, driving a pitch, seeing your offense drive a pitch count on the other side. That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
I feel that. Helps you win a lot more series if you try and play the game that way. Force teams to get into their bullpens early.
Ooh. Now back. Evens count 2-2.
Clark's always an interesting at bat. He comes up with a lot of personality.
Yeah.
Usually smiling or laughing, talks to himself, yells at himself as he fouls pitches off.
Very fun guy to watch.
Yep. Tierney will come up on that one,
Ooh.
throw him out at first base. Close play. Great throw and great play by John Tierney. For round number 2.
And they'll bring up Nick Hoyt.
Yeah, Don Andre Clark was actually drafted in 2015 by the Royals.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did not know that. First pitch, swinging up the middle. But for the third out, very quick inning.
So no runs on no hits and nobody left on that inning. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th. Ball game still 1-1. Welcome back to the bottom of the 4th inning here. Mark Sanders out for his 4th inning of work. Bring up to the plate once again, Kyle Robinson. Robinson's 0 for 1 on the day. Looking to pick up his first hit.
Ooh, shows bunt. Punts it right back to the pitcher. Steps and throws for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Then they'll bring up Kyle Barrows.
KB, also otherwise known as a Yinzer Manager of the Year, who's stepping up for his second at bat.
First pitch in there for a ball, just low.
Kyle Barrows was the manager of the Wolfpack. Was leading that team to what I very much believe would have been a sweep of the playoffs and a Yinzer championship.
That ball pops up to right field for the second out.
Who do you think is going to get GM of the year this year round?
That is a good question. That is a very good question that I do not know if I can answer.
Well, that's a shame. My guess is that Joe Torre will probably win GM of the year.
Yeah.
Considering he's the only GM in the league.
Yeah. Just got to keep guessing.
Never let him know your next move.
Can never.
Greg Simmons up to the plate now. He had a solo shot earlier today to make the game a 1-1 ball game. Adam, you are a character, man. You are a character.
Yeah. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. Working ahead.
Would you like to tell our viewers where you're from, Adam?
Yeah, I'm from Franklin, Tennessee, just south of Nashville. I just usually just say Nashville because everybody knows where Nashville is. Second pitch in there for a strike. Really ahead. Trying to make this a very efficient inning. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. There's those single-digit innings we're talking about.
Just like that, once again, no runs on, no hits, and nobody left on. We're going to be heading into the top of the 5th. This game rolling along now. knock on wood, and we'll be right back to you in just a couple moments. So leading off in the top of the fifth here will be Angelo Pugh. He's 1 for 1 on the day. He hit a base hit through the 5-6 hole earlier. And Kelvin McMiller is out for his 5th inning of work. He is 63 pitches deep.
First pitch just misses outside for ball 1.
Both pitchers are reminiscent of you yesterday, Adam, getting ahead early, kind of cruising along. Yeah. Although, let's not forget, you didn't give any runs. Over 7.
Yeah. Definitely had a couple of... Oh, that ball is driven into right center. It's going to get down. Looking like a double. Might stretch it into a triple. Oh, he's going to be in there standing up for a leadoff triple. Great way to start the inning. That brings up to the plate Yuta Ogasaki.
I believe that's his 2nd triple in the last 5 days, if I'm not mistaken. But now Yuta Ogasaki, with nobody out, who takes very professional at-bats, will come up to the plate.
It's a hard man to get out right there.
Yes, he is.
Ball's foul. Won't be caught.
I would rather have him behind the plate catching me than me having to face him in the box. We've had some interesting at-bats this year. In fact, I'd like to share this on the broadcast. Utah told me that because he has hits off of me in his last 2 at-bats against me, that he will not face me again this year, just so that I have to think about the fact that I've given up hits to him twice and that he owns me now. So, good for you, Utah.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
Yep.
So he's quickly falling behind 0-2 now. See if he can battle his way back. Oh. Nobody's there. Oh.
Ooh.
That's very controversial. What do you think, Keegan?
Well, Utah slapped that ball over to first base, and it pulled McCurdy away and on from the line, and he had to check the runner back to third base. Tough play to make there. Utah was hustling down the line the entire time. I think it may have been a tie, and tie always goes to the runner. He may have even beat it.
Maybe.
So really hard to tell there.
It's a very interesting. It's gonna need some instant replay for that one, but we do not have that.
Yeah, makes me wonder a little bit if there's maybe the call was perhaps dictated by some behavior in the past. I believe this was the umpire that ejected Utah Ogasaki.
I think so too.
Not too long ago.
Now at the bat, Taylor Olmstead. First pitch swinging, driven deep into center field. Hits off the wall. He stand up double. That'll drive in them. Oh, he's stretching out to a triple. And another triple.
Wow, back-to-back triples now. These balls are getting lasered into the gaps. Team USA showing off a lot of speed on the base paths.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. Or as you would say, holy Toledo.
Holy Toledo. Yeah, it looked like he was pulling up a second, then all of a sudden turn on the burners and just decided to go for it.
Yeah, so a 2-run ball game now. As Team USA looks to add on Brandon Pugh at the plate, runner on third. That was Taylor Olmstead who hit that last triple.
First pitch swinging. That'll be down for a base hit.
That'll drive it around.
He might stretch out. Now he's going for 2. And he'll be down there. That man is quick. He is fast. A lot of speed on the base pass today, Keegan. A lot of speed.
Yeah, speed kills.
Speed does kill.
But it's a lot of fun to watch. They're kind of just passing the baton, going station to station, but maybe a little bit different version of station to station, where instead of it's just singles, you're moving a guy over. Now it's just, hey, one laser into the gap, another laser into the gap, home run, stretching doubles into triples, making everyone play catch. This is exciting baseball.
It's putting the pressure on the defense.
Amen.
Now we got some movement in the bullpen over here. Looks like Austin Cole might be warming up.
Yeah, McMiller's at 71 pitches now. So manager Omar Arton will go out there, chat with him a bit, give him a little break, also give the bullpen time to get it going. And like my fellow broadcaster Adam Mancor said, it will be the tall, lanky righty, Austin Cole. Getting it hot.
Must be nice being that tall. Yeah. Now up the bat, Ryan Rowell. Oof. First pitch just misses. Breaking ball in there, just misses outside, falling behind 2-0. And going to intentionally walk him.
Is that going to be? Yeah, that's going to be an intentional walk.
Yeah, this is 2-0. First pitch pops up.
Who caught that
I think third base.
So that ball's popped up in the infield. Caught by third baseman Dylan Procopio.
There you go. Mark Demko up the bat now.
And 2 outs.
See if they can scratch a few more here. First pitch swinging. To second base, Barrows for the third out of the inning.
So Kyle Barrows will range back, make the third out of the inning. Team USA puts on 2 runs on 2 hits this inning, and they drive in a couple of runs. It's a 3-1 ball game now, and it's the bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the 5th now, 3-1 ball game. USA taking the lead and taking the field now. So Mark Sanders is back out there for his 5th inning of work. He is through 4 solid, and he has a 2-run advantage. So we'll see if he can pitch with the lead here. He will kick and deliver.
First
That ball
pitch.
was play.
As a pitcher, you love first pitch. 1 pitch, 1 out to start the inning. I think it's back-to-back innings now where that's happened. We got Cody Lovejoy back up for the Road Warriors.
The hero, Cody Lovejoy.
What a man.
Seriously, he's got a cape on at all times.
Always.
Sometimes it drives you crazy, especially if you have to face him. But when he's playing behind you, beautiful thing.
First pitch in there for strike, working ahead. The 0-1 just misses high, evens the count to 1-1. Just misses inside for 2-1. Curveball in there evens the count for 2. Now it's 2-2. Foul ball down the left field line. Count still 2-2.
And John Tierney is on deck, followed by Carson Mccurdy. So Sanders having to face the top of the lineup right now.
Ooh.
That ball fouled off the hands. Lovejoy will shake that one off. Utah will go pick it up, throw it back to Sanders, and walk slowly back behind home plate.
Oh, curveball that went behind Lovejoy all the way. Got a full count now. Fastball that just misses. That is a very quality at bat from Lovejoy.
Typical.
Very.
That's not unusual there, folks, for Lovejoy to take an at-bat like that and just work a walk out of it. That'll bring up to the plate shortstop John Tierney. Tierney, not known for having tons of pop, a young guy. This is a great opportunity for him to show that he knows.
Ooh, fastball all the way up. Fastball behind him.
And like I was saying, this is a good opportunity for him to show that he knows where he is in the lineup and, how he can do at the plate, knowing who's in front of him, who's behind him. See if he can show that he can go station to station and do a job, get guys over. As he picks over there to check on Lovejoy. Still 1-0 count.
Fastball inside. Foul down the right field line. Evens count 1-1.
You had Utah behind the plate yesterday, Craig.
Yeah, he was catching me.
Can you talk a little bit about what it's like having Utah behind the plate?
Yeah, it's he'll I'm trying to put words into it, but no, he's a really good catcher. If he sees something, if you're missing a couple pitches in a row, he'll point something out, or he'll give you his arm gestures if you're trying to work too quickly, and that ball's hit up the middle for a 6-3 double play at the end of the inning. But yeah, we'll talk about that more after this.
Yeah, Antone takes that one himself, touches it back, goes on to first for that double play. Sanders out of it with probably single-digit pitches again. It's now a 3-1 ball game heading into the top of the 6th. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, Black Sox fans. I was asked earlier to talk about my conditioning regimen a little bit when I was asking Adam about his. I've been the starting pitcher now for most of the Yinzer season. During the tour, I came out of the pen a lot for 1 to 2 innings of work. I've always enjoyed being a bullpen arm. I've always just liked coming into the game in late innings and getting the adrenaline rush and kind of just attacking right away. As a starter, I feel like I have to pace myself a little bit more. But one of the ways I've gotten myself to stay in shape, to be able to throw with a little bit, to be able to maintain velocity over 5, 6, sometimes 7 innings of work, is my sprint work and what I do in the weight room. And I've done a really good job and worked really hard to put together a good routine to keep myself in shape and stay healthy. I sprint 4 times a week. I have hybrid A and hybrid B days. Hybrid B days would be the days that I either throw with intent, so my bullpen days, or my game days. And hybrid A days would be my recovery days where I'm only moving at 50 to 60%, but still giving my body a stimulus to make an adaptation to still make gains, but nothing to where I experience atrophy. McMiller will deliver 1-0 here. McMiller out for his 6th inning of work. He's 76 pitches deep. He has pitched a great game to this point, despite giving up 3 runs.
To lead off the center, DeAndre Clark pops it up to center field for the first out.
So I normally break up my sprint work into, on my lighter days, I only run 6 to 8, and I'll run them mostly from a lunge position. I do a lot of jumps from a lunge position because it's the most commonly transferable position from the weight room or any exercise you're doing to the field. We end up in a lunge position a lot. So I do a lot of jumping that way, a lot of plyometrics. That one's called strike. I try to just be as explosive as possible. That one called strike again to make it a 2.
Miller really ahead right here.
But I also mix in multi-directional work just to try to be as athletic as possible and challenge the body. That would be a ball on the outer half.
Ooh, swing and miss there for the second out.
I'd like to mention that was Isaiah Hampton, by the way, pinch hitting there. So 2 outs now, and Angelo Pajilas at the plate.
First pitch in there. Breaking ball in there for first pitch strike. A deep fly ball to right.
Nate Thompson tracks it, catches it on the warning track, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on no hits and nobody left on. McMiller is through 6 as we go into the bottom of the 6th, and the Road Warrior Black Sox coming up to bat. Welcome back, everybody. In the bottom of the 6th inning, we got a 3-1 ball game. Team USA leading the Road Warrior Black Sox. Carson Mccurdy will lead it off for the Road Warrior Black Sox. Sanders out for his 6th inning of work. He'll take a called strike to make it 0-1. Will Musser will be on deck for his first at-bat of the day. He will be pinch hitting.
The 0-1. Just low. Fastball taken outside. Ball's behind 2-0 or 2-1. Another miss. He's behind 3-1.
Sanders is 79, pitches deep. This will be his 80th coming up here.
Fastball just misses. Leadoff walk to start the inning. That brings up Will Musser. First at bat of the day. First pitch in there for a called strike. The 0-1. Just outside and low. Evens count 1-1.
For the sake of conversation here, Mr. Mancourt, I'd like to ask you a controversial question.
Yeah.
Does Barry Bonds deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? What are your thoughts?
That ball is popped up to second. Looks like it's going to be the first out of the inning.
I know that had nothing to do with anything that was happening.
Yeah.
I'm well aware of that.
I know.
Wanted to catch you on the spot.
I don't know. Steroids, man. Not very touchy. I don't know. I hate it, honestly.
No worries.
Yeah, no.
We'll avoid the topic.
Well, that's all good. I mean, I don't think anybody that's done steroids.
Yeah, we'll turn away from the topic altogether. As Nate Thompson will come to the plate. That'll be delivered in there for strike one.
Working ahead. Nice little ground ball for a double play would be nice right here. That ball is also popped up. And Utah will make that play for the second out. After walking the lead off, he gets 2 quick pop-ups.
Well, this will bring up Kyle Robinson now, who takes ball one on the outer half. Make it a 1-0 count. Sanders has been cruising through this game. He's put together quite the impressive body of work.
Sanders quickly falls behind 2-0. Just misses outside. That's behind 3 now.
We'd like to remind all of you watching the broadcast that for mic'd up content and other voice recordings and whatnot, that'll be ball 4, by the way, to put runners on first and second. Now bringing up Kyle Barrows, manager of the year. We'd like to remind you that for mic'd up content and some other special features, go ahead and follow Utah Ogasaki on Instagram at Baseball Discipline. Go check out his page. He's got a lot of quality content out there. And while you're at it, go ahead and follow Black Sox Pro Baseball for Instagram Lives and more information from Joe Torre himself.
First pitch fastball misses outside for ball 1. Right back in there. Evens count 1-1. I don't know where that missed, but looked pretty good. But that's balls 2-1.
It's okay. That one will miss right down the middle.
Looked like it. Gets right back in there with the fastball for a strike. Evens count 2-2. Fastball. Oh, hard play across for the third out.
Well, that was a great play right there, and that bails Mark Sanders out of 2 walks that inning. So the game will remain 3-1 in USA's favor. We are heading into the top of the 7th. We'll be right back. Top of the 7th here, Utah Ogasaki coming up to the plate against Kelvin McMiller, who is back out there for his 7th inning of work. Let's put together quite the line today.
See if Team USA can stack on a few more runs to get some more insurance as the first pitch is in there for a strike. A little breaking ball in there for a ball. Just misses. Evens count 1-1. There's a fastball up the middle for a base hit to lead off. Lead off base hits. They'll bring up Taylor Olmstead.
Olmstead was drafted in 2013 by the Texas Rangers in the 13th round. Fun fact.
Breaking ball in there, just misses. Miller falls behind, 1-0. Fastball in there, just misses inside.
Wow, that ball is crushed over the left field wall. Taylor Olmstead has a 2-run home run here. That ball was blasted out of here on a 2-0 count. That'll make the game at 5-1.
Honestly, I didn't even see that ball. It was hit that hard. I was looking up in the air, and it was already going.
That was quite. Man, that ball was crushed.
That ball's a beast. It was a beast.
I saw him go down to get it because that pitch was kind of low, and then all of a sudden it was just gone. But you could hear it hit the wall.
Yeah.
So Taylor Olmstead put the charge into that one and tacks on a few extra insurance runs to make it 5-1.
Now up the bat, Brandon Pugh swings at the first pitch. Falls behind 0-1. Second pitch just misses, evens count 1-1.
So I'm not sure if Team USA has won 3 to this point, and I'm not sure if this will be their 4th win. But if this will be their 4th win, they will have the longest winning streak of
I'm
the survival series.
pretty positive this will be the 4th win if they can hold on to it. I think they won the 3rd one yesterday.
Well, then they would have the longest winning streak of the survival series. No team has lasted past 3.
They ain't leaving. They ain't trying to leave.
And they're playing like they ain't leaving.
Ooh, gets rung up on an outside fastball that catches the corner. Pugh will strike out looking.
Well, that's 7 punch outs for McMiller now.
And I'll bring up Ryan Rowell. First pitch swinging. Another base hit. I'll bring up Jerry Antone. First pitch swinging again. Looking to turn 2. Gets the first guy and safe at first. And I'll bring up Mark Demko. The pitch. In there for a strike. Gets ahead 0-1.
So for those of you who will be sticking around for Game 2, I've just been notified that it will be James Riley versus Austin Cole in Game 2. First pitch is expected to be delivered at 12 o'clock p.m. As that pitch will be delivered just outside for ball 1. It'll be a 1-1 count now to Mark Demko.
Ball just misses outside. 2-1. Fastball in there for a strike, evens the count 2-2. Fly ball to left field. That will be caught for the 3rd outs at the top of the 7th.
So a couple extra insurance runs this inning and a couple of hits. And a big old blast from Taylor Olmstead will make it a 5-1 ball game heading here into the bottom of the 7th. Team USA will take the field and look to shut down the Road Warrior Black Sox in order to continue their winning streak to 4 and move on to the next game at 12 o'clock p.m. Alrighty, Black Sox fans, welcome back. In the bottom of the 7th inning, Team USA looking to go 1-2-3 against the Road Warrior Black Sox. Sanders back out there for a 7th inning of work.
Oh,
that pitch is hit
might be
high and foul.
Oh,
wow.
What a catch.
And Andre Clark will come up and catch that ball for the first out of the inning. 1 pitch, 1 out.
A lot of ground to cover right there.
Yes, it was.
I think it might be like the third or fourth 1 pitch, 1 out. Start off the inning, honestly.
Defensive substitution for Team USA. Utah Ogasaki comes out of the game, and Rolando Marcano comes in to catch, so he will be behind the plate for the rest of this inning. Dylan Procopio up to the plate now. 1 for 2 on the day.
First pitch fastball in there, first strike.
So 8-9-1 this inning. It was Greg Simmons, Dylan Procopio now, and Cody Lovejoy is on deck. That ball's hit hard. They're going to need a good many of those to catch up. They're still trailing by 4 with 1 out here. Mark Sanders still 1 pitch away.
They'll bring up Cody Lovejoy with 1 out and a guy on first. First pitch swinging. Like Jarrett Antone's going to catch that for the second out.
And now Sanders is again 1 pitch away from ending this ball game. He's put together a great line. This is John Tierney at the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the day. So Procopio will lead from first. Tierney will be here at the plate. 2 outs. 1 out count. Ball's delivered. Ball 2.
The 2-0 pitch. Just outside. Ball's behind 3-0 now. There he goes. Gets a fastball over the plate. It's 3-1 now. Fastball inside for a walk. Push runners on first and second.
Ooh, and this is an interesting situation now. You've got runners on first and second. McCurdy coming up to the plate. McCurdy does have the power to put a ball out here and make it a 1-run game. However, you still need another run.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, who's on deck here? It looks like Alex Polka is going to be on deck to pinch hit. He's somebody else that could put the ball out of the yard. He would be your tying run. So McCurdy should look not to do too much here. You got 2 outs. You're looking to pass the baton now.
Just looking to extend it.
Yeah.
Ball catches the inside part of the plate for strike 1.
The Dirty McCurdy from South Carolina, as I recently learned. Oh my goodness!
It's another one out of here foul.
He's had pretty good feel for that pitch, for that swing today.
That's another card too. Yeah, it's 2 cars today.
Yeah, man's killed 2 cars.
Yep.
Those balls are hit a mile long and hit very well, really hard.
Sanders quickly ahead 0-2. Looking to put it away. And that'll do it.
Sanders beats his chest, happy with the work that he's done today. Team USA wins 5-1 on 8 hits and no errors. The Road Warrior Black Sox only score 1 run on 5 hits and no errors. Mark Sanders with an excellent performance today. His team's winning streak, we believe, is at 4, making it the longest winning streak of the Survival Series thus far. We'll be back with another broadcast at 12 p.m. First pitch expected to be at 12 p.m. We'd like to thank you for joining us today. And we do ask that you do stick around because there will be more action coming your way very soon. So from Adam Mancor and I, Keegan Wright, up here in the booth, we wish you farewell, and we'll see you soon.